Hello and welcome to The Appointment. I'm Pranjal Sharma. Talking to me today on The Appointment is Dr. Anoop Mittal. He is the Chairman and Managing Director of NBCC. Anoopji, thank you for being on our show. NBCC has been in the real estate and construction industry for so many decades, and you've been a pioneer in many ways. As we talk, one of the key reforms of the sector has been cleared, and we will see some level of regulation of the sector. How will this impact NBCC?
You see, I think Pranjal, you are talking about real estate regulatory bill. NBCC also do real estate business as a developer, where we purchase land and we construct housing stock and commercial properties, and we sell in market. So in fact we work like a developer. So this bill will be applicable on NBCC also. But whatever provisions in this bill government is making, we are already following those things, like we are not delaying the project. Whatever we are saying, committing, we are delivering. So this bill will not affect NBCC directly in that way, but it will give definitely boost to NBCC business, because our competitors are on different side. Probably some of them are not following. So definitely advantage will go to NBCC. So, and moreover, the customer, they have always believe in government sector and government entities. So these are additional things.
But this is something which NBCC has kept a very high level of best practice in the last few years, and which the private sector in many ways has not been able to do. What are the plans you have for NBCC now, because the sector is going to be more competitive? But tell us a little bit about some of the new initiatives that you are taking at NBCC.
You see, but traditionally NBCC is a construction company, a contracting company rather, I will say, was established in 1960. So we are already 55, 56-year-old company. But in last 10, 15 years, we have transformed from contractorship to, PMC company, project management consultancy, where we work for government. And very recently, we have started another sector, that is redevelopment of government properties. Where we take any government property, we plan and demolish old houses, and we add new FIR and houses. So that sector is a really focused sector for NBCC, and the revenue required in that, for construction, is generated from that project only, by monetizing part of land, maybe by sale of the built-up property. So NBCC's future, I see, is a redevelopment sector. And interestingly, government has also recognized, after developing 2-3 government colonies in Delhi, like New Moti Bagh. Recently we are developing Kidwai Nagar in Delhi. And so government has given few projects worth about 20 to 25,000 crore rupees. For example, ITPO, Pragati Maidan, we all know from our childhood. Now government has decided to redevelop that. So ultimately, the only company which they feel can redevelop is NBCC.
But that's a fantastic thing, because that's also part of the urban renewal, which is so essential for our cities.
That's right, that's right.
So NBCC, you see it playing a very important role in urban renewal, especially with these government projects, because some of these were built in the 60s and 50s, and you will now make them far more modern.
You see, as you know, NBCC is part of Ministry of Urban Development, and the Ministry of Urban Development is responsible for all these things, redevelopment of their own colonies, own properties, because most of the government land, central government land, is owned by Ministry of Urban Development. And all these buildings and houses were built in either early 50s or before British, independence. So that needs now redevelopment, and moreover, that time FAR used was only 0.5%, and so now we can use 3%, 3 FAR. So 6-7 times FAR we are using. So it's a win-win situation for everybody, not only government, to users, industry, as well as for NBCC.
What about outside the National Capital Region? Do you have projects in other parts of the country? What kind of projects are you doing? Do you work with state governments?
You see, we are present in all the states of the country equally. Maybe our concentration is in Delhi because opportunities in government projects are in Delhi more, but we are present in all parts of the country. And similar kind of job we do everywhere, whether Chennai, Kolkata or Bombay. And we work for state government also, we work for central PSUs also, we work for all government entities, not only central government department, we work for anybody except private sector.